Okay, hello everybody. hello, and welcome. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. That is right. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for a full Tuesday of fun? I hope so. Whoa. What the? There's some crazy stuff going on right now on my leaderboard. Hold on, I'm trying to fix it. Let's see here. For some reason there's a ridiculous amount of spaces. Let's delete all those spaces. There we go. Now the leaderboard looks correct. Wow, that was messed up for a second there. Okay, so hello everyone. It's Tuesday. Hope you're all having a good day. Welcome to my last full gameplay stream of this streak. And what I mean by that is 5 full days of double streaming. Tomorrow's my day off for the week. Thank goodness. A good time to break it up. Get a little bit of, rest away from the streaming. But today will be a full day of gameplay streaming. What are we doing today? First, this stream right now will be the conclusion of Kingdom Hearts 3, followed by my review. How's the review going to go? It all depends on how the game goes. If the game finishes up earlier rather than later, then I will do a full-on kind of formal review where I'll talk to the camera and give you my thoughts about the game. Okay. If the game goes long and I barely have a chance to finish it on stream, then I will simply do what I usually do for any game playthrough. And during the credits of the game or the final part of the playthrough, I will give you a summary of my thoughts of what I thought about the game, etc. All right. So it really all depends on how it goes today. All right. But the game is completing today one way or another. I know some people are very happy about that. A lot of people have not really liked this game and have been pretty disappointed that I've been playing it all week. If anything, for some people are disappointed the game's so short, and others are happy it's short because that way I won't keep playing it. It's very, very dividing. Let's put it that way, okay? It's very dividing. So, I guess we'll see. All right, I guess we'll see about what's going to happen here on the stream and my final thoughts. Let's see the ending, what I think, how they wrap it up. All right. Then, tonight, time for Minecraft chill. 2 more hours of chill Minecraft fun on tonight's late night stream. Okay, it should be a good time, and it always is a good time. Some interesting things were suggested for improvements that I could do. Mr. Papavera gave me a bunch of suggestions for improvement that I may or may not do. I'm not sure what I want to do on tonight's stream. I might just appeal to the audience, see what you guys want, etc. But the Minecraft streams are always very interactive, okay, and very relaxing. So I hope that you guys will join me tonight for for Minecraft. Yes, for Minecraft. I almost said for Kingdom Hearts again. No, for Minecraft. Like I said, tomorrow's my day off. Then on Thursday, since everyone seems to be requesting it, which is hilarious because until yesterday, no one even knew the game existed, but apparently the power of marketing, hype, and the gullibility of gamers out there is still very effective. Because yesterday, there was a game release called Apex Legends. No one even knew it existed, but the makers of the game, Respawn Entertainment, paid top Twitch streamers a ridiculous amount of money to play the game. All of these streamers had sponsored in the names of their streams and on screen, yet people still seem to ignore it, and got this game to #1 most viewed on Twitch yesterday. I'm not saying the game's bad at all. I'm just saying people saying the game's great or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, but you're basing that off of the fact that it was the #1 viewed stream on Twitch, not because the game is good. The makers of the game paid a ridiculous amount of money to market their game, and you fell for it. You see what I mean? It's a little different than, oh, I think that, if the game had actually gone off on its own merits and got top viewability, that's different than if people were paid to fucking play it, which they were. So that being said, I'll be checking this out on Thursday for myself and seeing what the hell it's all about. Some people have said, why doesn't Phil just drop everything to play it? Well, because I'm an actual intelligent human, a mature adult. I'm not a kid who buys into every little piece of hype that I hear, and I don't fall for every piece of marketing that I hear. And I already had a gameplay schedule set for the first few days of this week until my time off. And I said, I'm not going to change my whole schedule up just for the sake of a game that they paid a ridiculous amount of money to promote. Now I'm going to drop everything to play it. No, I'm not. I'm more mature than that. Okay? So, we'll see what happens on Thursday when I actually sit down and I give a lot of time. I'm going to do a major stream of it. And we're going to play Apex Legends and see what the game's all about. Okay? So, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens on Thursday. And we'll go from there. Okay, everybody? Fair enough? Alrighty then. Then, Thursday night, I'm going to be doing Black Ops 4 Blackout. And I know what you're saying. Wait a minute. You're doing Apex early, and then you're doing Blackout late. Does that mean it's an entire day of Battle Royal? I mean, I guess. From what I'm to understand, Apex is very different from Blackout. It's class-based, and you're required to be on a team. So, I guess we'll see. Again, the differences. It'll be interesting to directly compare the two within the same day. I'll be playing the two Battle Royal games, and I'll be able to compare them directly. Okay? So, there you go. Oops, I almost misclicked. Come on, stupid thing. Also, then on Friday, if everything goes according to plan, more than likely Friday will be the continuation of my Dark Souls, remastered Magic run. We'll continue on with that as the main stream. And then, Thursday night will probably be either more Minecraft or Black Ops 4 multiplayer. I'm not sure yet. Will I be playing more Apex Legends over the weekend? Maybe. If I play it on Thursday and it seems to garner interest and people are liking it, then I would strongly consider playing it again. But if I play it once, I'm like, meh, not very interesting, then I won't play it again. So whether Apex Legends makes it into my rotation of games over the next week is going to be determined directly by what I think about the game when I play it on Thursday. Okay? So we'll find out. Okay. So that's going to be it for the weekend. It'll be Dark Souls, Black Ops 4, Minecraft, and probably this Apex Legends game. Will I go back to Smash Brothers Ultimate? Maybe. I played with Piranha Plant the other night, and I actually did pretty well with Piranha Plant. Like, I was actually surprised at how well I did with Piranha Plant, and I think I like the character overall. So, yeah, we'll see. We shall see what happens, all right, this weekend. But basically, all this is doing is leading into next week. Next week is going to be a fun week. On the 13th, I'm going to be doing my special retrospective event where we go back together and we watch a bunch of the videos and content that I've put out over the last over 10 years. And I'll be doing live commentary over it, reacting to it. In particular, I'm going to be going to my old vlogging channel, The King of Hate HD, which isn't even viewable to most people anymore. And we're going to be watching some of the oldest vlogs I ever did. In fact, we're going to watch the original DSP Tries It, plus a few other episodes, if not a lot of episodes, depending on if people want to keep going or not. As well as many other vlogs and things that were on there. Okay? So it should be fun. That's going to be on the 13th, which will be Wednesday of next week. Okay? So not this Wednesday, not tomorrow, but a week from Wednesday. So that's going to be a fun event. And then, of course, remember that on the 15th of February is the big new release day of the month. Crackdown 3 paired with Metro Exodus, also paired with Jump Force. So 3 crazy big games, all coming out on exactly the same day. And it should be pretty nuts. It should be pretty exciting. For the 3 releases. Am I going to be playing all of them at once? No. Oh, by the way, also Resident Evil 2 is getting a DLC that day. Free DLC. But what we'll have to do is figure out, what people are most hyped for. Maybe I'll do a poll to actually determine, what is the most exciting new releases coming out this month, what you guys want to see first, and maybe I'll balance in. It's going to be a fun couple of weeks to end the month, to be juggling 3-4 games. like that. I haven't done that in a long time. I mean, the last time I was juggling multiple games was, what, November? So, you know, after 3 months of very slow stuff, we're going to be heading back into the new release madness. And it should be pretty exciting. All right. So all that being said, okay? All that being said, I think it is time to do some quick plugs. And then it is time to go ahead and start the stream with the conclusion of Kingdom Hearts 3, okay? All right, everyone. So the bottom line is there's many ways that you can support me. As you guys know, you could pledge to my Patreon, which, by the way, great news. If you were a pledgee of my Patreon, finally everything cleared as of yesterday, and I sent out all the private messages on Patreon.com. So if you're owed perks for the month of January, you know, because you pledged in January, please check your inboxes at Patreon.com and get me your info, and I can get you your perks, okay? But check it out, Patreon.com/DarkSidePhil. If you pledge to my Patreon every month, you get cool personal perks like things such as being able to nominate and vote on things for events. Right now, you could nominate your favorite moments for my upcoming retrospective event on the 13th. Also being able to get your questions answered on my bi-monthly Ask the King show, or maybe even getting a private Q&A video made. So give it a look, all right? In addition, I have a merchandise store where if you buy anything from my Teespring store, you get some really fun, high-quality merch. And, you know, obviously it helps me out with a commission. So thank you for that, anyone who does check that stuff out. But, the truth of the matter is, folks, you're here on the stream. And that means you probably want to contribute in a way that gets you some nice interactivity on today's stream, right? And that's fine. So if you either cheer, sub, or tip during today's stream, you'll get a shout out, all right? I have a stream stats leaderboard where the top cheerer and top tipper will get up there and get recognition for their contributions. FYI, there's no more ties on my stream stats leaderboard, so first come, first serve. If you're the first, let's say you do a 50-bit cheer, and you're the first cheer of the day, boom, you get up there on the leaderboard. If someone else does a 50-bit cheer, well, great, I'll still give you a shout-out during the stream, but unless you do 51 bits or more, I'm not going to update the stream leaderboard. It's basically no ties on there, okay? Now, as you guys can see, I have a tips goal. And the tips goal is there for a very important reason. In fact, I'm going to be very honest with all of you right now. I don't want to talk about this all stream. I don't want to make this stream about fundraising and shit. I don't. I hate this. But last night I got an email that I had a low balance in my bank account. I went and looked. I was like, holy shit. So I immediately took all the patron money that had finally cleared, and I took all of your tips from the last week, and I put them all into my bank account. Boom. You know, I don't know how long that's going to cover me for, but I can assure you it's not enough to cover all the bills until I get paid by Twitch. It sucks. This happened overnight, and it actually happened when I was going to sleep. Didn't feel very good, because here I am trying to get some rest, and the first thing I gotta see here is, oh, now financial worries again, right? So, it sucked, and I hate that feeling. The good news is, once I get paid by Twitch later this month, I'll be okay. I don't get paid until the 15th, and then it has to clear. So you're talking probably the 16th or 17th. Today is the 5th. So I have to get through like 10, 11 days somehow. And it's all basically going to depend on your guys' support. Just being very honest with you. You know, there's nothing else coming. There's no other funds or nothing coming until then. So if you guys at all want to help me out today, please tip me. All right, that's why we have a tips goal every day here now. Please consider tipping me. I'm going to use it directly to pay bills and not go crazy, not having stuff unpaid until my Twitch payment comes through. All right? So please consider tipping me. There's two ways you could do it. Below the stream, there's a button that says tip jar you can click on. If you don't see that button, you can type !tip into the stream chat. That'll bring up a link you can click on. You can either be anonymous or you can leave your name in a message. And I'm really trying to appeal honestly to all of you today. I really need the help right now. All right? I do. I sincerely, really need it badly. This is the earliest in the month I've ever gotten a low balance warning. And I'm like, this really fucking sucks. It's just so many factors that have come together to make this happen. Number one, the fact that I had a no Christmas increase like I usually have because I was sick. Number two, the fact that during the hardcore gaming season, I usually see an increase on YouTube. I saw no increase whatsoever. Number three, the fact that January was the worst month ever I've ever had on YouTube. It's just all these factors that came together, and it sucks because You know, I'm really relying on this big payment coming through later this month to at least get me through short term. And it just really sucks, okay? So I'm really sorry, guys. I even have to bring it up. But I'm just being very honest with you. This happened last night. I'm like, this fucking sucks. And I feel shitty about it. And I promise you, I'm only going to talk about it on the pre-stream. I'm not going to talk about it during the gameplay today or the game review or nothing. I just want to get off my chest now that I really could use your help today, if at all you can. Support me. I know there's many ways that you guys do it, and that's great. The best way right now would be to tip me, because that way I could use it just to pay these bills until this big Twitch payment comes through. Okay, guys? All right. Beefsteak Tomato, I did do that. He actually suggested, he says, a lot of times you can change your bill due dates to a different day. Maybe put them after your Twitch payday. I have. For, I think it was like 2 major credit cards I had, allowed me to move the dates. Many of them don't. It sucks because I have a bunch of them that force me to pay them within the first 2 weeks of the month when I don't get paid until the 15th at the earliest. So, it really sucks. I've tried this. You know, basically there's 2 or 3 cards that I was able to do that. But outside of that, I have not been able to do it with most of them. So, all right. All right, so that's it. That's the plug segment. That's all I'm going to do. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you to anyone who does, you know, do anything just to help support today. I appreciate it. Okay? All right. Now let's do some shout-outs for those who have already contributed, and then we're going to get started with the conclusion of Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay? And then my review. Excuse me, I'm trying to get this to move. It's like locked up. Okay, there we go. Ugh. Alrighty, so guys, thank you to everyone who has contributed. Let's start. Overnight, we actually had a $10 tip who came in from Yvette Sati. Thank you, Yvette, for the $10 tip overnight. That is very appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Let's see here. Shout out to Rob8777. Rob8777 has subscribed to the channel and says, thanks for being such a blessing to me, dude. Well, thank you, Rob. Then, someone who thinks they're funny being a detractor, subscribe. Thank you for the sub, but I'm not going to read this out. Rob Warren, tip me $10. Said, happy Tuesday, brother. Thank you very much, Rob. Appreciate that. You're the current top tipper of the day. Let's get you up on the leaderboard. There we go. So that gets us up to $10. Thank you. And then we had a 200-bit cheer from a troll. So I'm not going to read that, but thank you for the 200-bit cheer regardless. Naughty99 said, happy Chinese New Year. It is the year of the pig. Yes, I don't understand how the Chinese years work. Every year they have like a new animal, I guess. That becomes their featured animal. And they do all kinds of stuff. Year of the rat, year of the snake, year of the rabbit, year of the pig, year of the rooster, right? It's not like, oh, year of the lion, year of the domestic rhino. It's like these smaller animals that they actually pick as their yearly animals. So, anyway, yeah, happy Chinese New Year to anyone who does celebrate. And thank you for the cheer. I received a $5 tip from a troll. Thanks for the $5 tip, but I'm not going to read this out, but thank you regardless. And that's just what I'm going to do from now on. Instead of addressing the trolls and getting all angry, I'm just going to say, this is from a troll. Not going to read it, but thank you regardless. I think that's just what I'm going to do from now on. That way it keeps things positive. It doesn't derail the stream. And at least I'm still being grateful for a contribution, even if it was on behalf of someone who was trying to insult me. I think it's just the way to go about it. What do you guys think? Mirai Masaki says, well, there is a year of the tiger, if that makes you feel any better. I'm not saying that it makes me feel bad that they're using little animals. I'm just saying it's kind of interesting that, you know, in the Chinese calendar, they use these little, you know, innocuous kind of animals instead of these big, you know, you would think like you know, you're right, year of the tiger, year of the lion, year of the alligator, year of, you know, you would think they'd do like big year of the bull shark. No, it's year of the rat. It's kind of funny. Okay. Shout out to Swaggins. He cheered. He says, people seem to not know the deal about how you always do a pre-stream before gameplay. Have you considered using the just chatting category until the game starts and then label it as the game to stop people from questioning where the gameplay is? No, because sadly, number one, it doesn't work right. Because I've done this. I've tried changing midstream what the stream is or whatever. It doesn't always work right. In fact, in reality, a lot of the times it won't update for most people. And the problem is, if I start a stream saying just chatting, that's the message everyone's going to get. The automated message they receive when I start streaming, it'll just say, oh, Phil's just chatting. So they'll never know what game I'm playing because it'll never start up and say, oh, here's the game Phil's playing on stream today. So the bottom line is the people who still complain about pre-stream, number one, maybe a newcomer, which is fine if it's a newcomer. Within 5 seconds, they'll know the deal. Or it's just someone who's coming in literally just to complain because they like to fucking complain and nitpick and find things they don't like. If that's the case, I don't give a fuck. Okay? Everyone knows the pre-stream exists. It's that simple. It has to exist for me to exist. So it's a necessary evil. I think the pre-stream has a lot of value because I get to talk with you guys and respond to things that you have questions of, concerns and stuff on every stream. Swaggins, I wouldn't even be responding to you right now if there were no pre-stream. You see what I mean? So it certainly serves a good purpose. And there's saying just chatting to start would have too many negative effects. So the answer is no, I'm not doing that. People will just have to grow up. It's that simple. People will just have to fucking be mature and grow up and have a little bit of conscious thought rather than being a mindless person who stumbles into a gameplay stream and says, why is there no gameplay yet? Have to actually use a couple brain cells to figure out there's a pre-stream. So, there you go. All right, 2-Bar King did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you very much, 2-Bar King. I appreciate that. Goldry Bluzko also did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you, guys. I would put you up as the top cheer. However, Himanoma did a 200-bit cheer. Okay? And said, is there any possibility for a Killer 7 stream in the future? I don't know. Killer 7 was a game that intrigued me back in the day. It was a PS2 game. And back in the day when I pretty much only played fighting games, I saw an article about Killer 7. And I think it might have been EGM. I'm not sure. It was a gaming magazine. And it actually intrigued me. I was like, this game actually looks pretty good. And I bought it. And I'm going to be honest with you, I bought it, and then I got caught up with fighting games again, and it sat unopened for about 6 to 8 months, and I never played it. That's how it was back then. Like I told you guys, I was so infatuated with competitive fighting games that whenever I had a moment, whether it was going to a video arcade, going to a friend's house, having a friend come over to my house, or traveling to go play fighting games competitively, that's what I did for the greater part of the I'd say probably like 1997 to like 2007. That was my 10 years. That was my hobby. And I missed out on a lot of good stuff. Now, Killer 7, from to understand, wasn't it made by the same guy who went on to make games like Deadly Premonition and stuff? I could be wrong. It could have been the other guy. There's 2 guys who have made interesting game series. And I can't remember who's who. I always get them confused. But anyway, like I'm almost positive that I went on to play other games from the game developer who made Killer 7 and liked them. So, I don't know if Killer 7 is a game that if I played it today, if I would like it or not. So is there a possibility? There's always a possibility. In fact, I'm strongly considering doing a new kind of monthly event called the Viewer's Choice. Where I know I used to do Patron's Choice, okay? But I'm strongly considering doing a Viewer's Choice event. Now, what that means is, I think what we'll do is maybe have patrons involved in nominating games, but also just the common viewers who aren't patrons. And then the viewers will eventually like narrow it down and vote on it to determine a true Viewer's Choice playthrough, what people would like to see me play. So I'm honestly not sure how to do it yet. I'm still kind of mulling it over in my head. What process would I use to get input both from the common viewer and also from people who are patrons of mine? How can I narrow it down and get an honest idea of what people want to see? I don't know yet. But that being said, we'll see. If people want to see it, And yeah, I'll play. The bottom line is, in general, things that people ask for, I play. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even think of a particular game that over the years people have asked me to play, and I outright just said, no, I fucking absolutely refuse and will never play that game. I can't think of a single one. You know, barring games that make sense. Like, for example, if someone said, Phil, play Just Dance. Well, I can't. My office is tiny. There's no room in my office for me to do dance moves and have a camera capture them. I can't play Just Dance. You know what I mean? But outside of that, I can't think of like a normal game that people have asked me to. I say, absolutely not. I refuse. You know what I mean? Okay. DSP fan tipped me $5 and said, how much could you bench? I think we were supposed to say how much could you bench press, but most of the button inputs were incorrect. So every word is misspelled horribly, but I'm just assuming it's supposed to say that. I couldn't tell you because I haven't done it in a million years. I've not done a bench press since the early 2000s when I used to work out. So I can't answer that question. All right, but thank you for the $5 tip regardless. So let's get you, let's get the tips total updated. Okay. So what I'd like to do now, I'd like to read the top 10 contributors when it comes to cheering this week. However, the cheering leaderboard did not work on my laptop all day yesterday. So if you guys give me a moment and you're patient, what I'm going to do is try to refresh everything on my laptop here, get it to reload, and see if the stream stats or if the cheering leaderboard will update. If not, I guess the only way I could do this is to go do it from my desktop, which really sucks because I know that people want to. Oh, wait, I think it might work. I think it might be working. Oh, shit. For some reason, it wasn't working yesterday, but now it looks like it may be working. So hold on a second. I guess I just had to be patient. Yesterday, it wouldn't work for the 100 times I tried. Today, it looks like it's working. Let me pop out the chat. Come on, chat, work. This would be great because then it'll work for the rest of the week. Yeah, I got it. Okay, I got it working. Good shit. Dude, I spent like 20 minutes yesterday trying to get this to work. Okay, now it's working, so good stuff. Oh, crap. Hold on, resizing it. Last Rainbow Treaty says you should be a proud American and commit to the Super Bowl. No. I hate this. Not that I hate the Super Bowl. I just don't care about sports. Okay? All right, so now I can finally do this. Shout out to the top 10 cheerers of the week so far. We actually have a triple tie for 8th place between Freddie Lamar, Ballsy, Two Bar King, and Himanoma. Then we have a quadruple tie for 4th place between Infinite 55, Neo Perpetual, T-Man, D's Tractor from last night, and Bagel Goose. Then in 3rd place, we have Nemesis 67.99. In 2nd place, Straight Cash Homie. And in 1st place so far this week, Padaris. So, congrats to the top cheerers so far this week. Happy that the leaderboard is finally working and I can read it off and give everyone credit. All right, so last reminder, everyone, we're about to start with the conclusion of Kingdom Hearts 3. After I finish up with the game, as long as there's time, I'm going to give it a formal review, which I know I almost never do, but it looks like I may actually have time to do that today, so I'm probably going to give it a formal review, all right? Please, guys, if you want to help me out today, please, the best way you could do it is by tipping me. I really need the help right now. I've got like 10 more days to get through before I get paid from Twitch, and already I have no money in my bank account. This is horrible. I know for a fact I've got a lot of bills that need to clear between, now and then. So please, anything you guys can contribute via tips is very much appreciated. 2 ways to tip me. One, there's a button below the stream. This is Tips Jar. The other is that you can just type !tip into the stream chat to bring up the link for it. Please consider it. Thank you to anyone who does. Already we've got 3 people who did. So thank you to you. And hopefully today goes well. We finish up the game resoundingly. We get a good review. Everything's good. And hopefully you guys will, join me for Chill Minecraft tonight. And hopefully I can feel a little bit better by the end of the day. All right. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Now let's begin. Here we go.